Hello guys, really excited today to have a non-gaming related pickups video. Now, everybody's got that toy that they had as a kid that they can't quite remember what it was. Like, it's this vague memory, but you can't remember the name, you can't remember specifics about it, and you haven't seen it since a childhood, okay? And it's just this vague recollection of something that you used to love as a kid. Well, this is that thing for me. And I was inspired to finally go and discover these things and rediscover them and research them after watching a Grub Gun video. Now, he's a YouTube vlogger on here, gamer, who's really funny, got a very deadpan sense of humour, really great vlogger. If you don't know him already, definitely worth checking out. Go and have a look down. I'll put a link in the low bar. So he was talking about figurines. He had some little figures of video game characters. I can't remember which game it was, but this inspired me to go out and actually look for these things. And so I typed into Google the most specific thing I could remember about these figures. So I typed in flesh-coloured figurines. Now, if you used to collect or have these as a kid, you'll already know exactly what I'm talking about, maybe. Or maybe it sparked that memory. Anyway, flesh-coloured figurines is what I typed in. And the very first result on Google was these things. And I couldn't believe they were still around, they still existed. Never mind the fact that people were actually still collecting them. And there's a website, there's at least one website dedicated to selling, collecting and sharing them. And they come up on eBay and that kind of thing. So I was amazed that they were still around. So of course I jumped in and I bought a lot on eBay. Now these are muscle men. Well, muscle basically. I'm going to get them out and show you. Yep. Now muscle, as you'll see in the title, because I won't leave it to a surprise. I'll put it up there in case anybody does remember these things and is interested to see them. M.U.S.C.L.E stands for Millions of Unusual Small Creatures Lurking Everywhere. Millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere. Now, that's what they were called in the West. They actually came from a Japanese series, but I'll get to that in a moment. So let me just say that these were out between 85 and 88, so this is like, yeah, this is when I was dead little. And the story of them, I'll start showing them now. They are intergalactic wrestlers fighting for control of the universe. How cool is that? So you have these random little characters, really creative character design. That one fetches it about $10 on eBay by itself, this one. And I've got two of these, I think, yeah. The hand with a little face in the middle finger there. So intergalactic wrestlers. I mean, that's just so cool. It's so well suited for figures. We only got the figures. It was based on a Japanese cartoon series and I think comics as well, called Kinkeshi. Kinkeshi was the name of the on the toy line. No, wait. Yeah, Kinkeshi was the name of the toy line. That was based on a manga and anime called Kinnikuman. So, as you can see, yeah, they're kind of wrestler dudes. Focus. Yeah. And so we didn't get the comics or the cartoon in the West, but there was a NES game, and it was really bad. Apparently, I've never played it, but apparently it was a really bad NES game. Yeah, and they're just the most random little guys. I mean, this one's made out of tyres, it seems. I mean, there are some completely crazy ones. I mean, there is even one that is basically a urinal. An alien wrestling urinal dude, and it's just so. I mean, there's over 250 of these in the Western range, and there's bootlegs people make, and there's other ranges and this kind of thing, and there's coloured ones. But for me, it's the little flesh guys that I had as a kid that I'm most interested in, and yeah, loads of character, loads of detail. Really cool little guys. I mean, I used to spend hours, concocting epic storylines and battles between these little guys, and kind of last man standing type battles, with little dramas here and there, and little skirmishes and people changing sides and all kinds of shit. This is how you used to play when you used to have to use your imagination. This is before video games, well, at least for me, before I got into them. So this is when you actually had to use your imagination to play. And these are the little guys that I used to concoct massive stories with in my mind and in my bedroom. And yeah, so Muscle Men, absolute blast from the past. I am absolutely amazed to find these things still existing, and let alone, yeah, still being collected and traded on the internet. So yeah, let me know if you ever had these guys, if you were ever into them, and if you've got some, if you want to trade, if you want to swap, that'd be awesome. Yeah, these are just so cool. I'm so happy to get hold of these. Some of them are ridiculously rare and expensive. I mean, there's proper collectors out there really put a lot of worth on some of these, but I guess these ones are probably fairly common, because I got this bundle for about 25 quid for a bundle of about 28 of them. So yeah, that's M.U.S.C.L.E, millions of unusual small creatures lurking everywhere. Yeah, let me know if you remember these things, if you used to have them as a kid, if you've got them now, and let me know if you've played the NES game as well, which apparently was really shit. But the figures aren't. The figures are awesome. Alright guys, cheers, bye bye.